Josh. I never really. I never really. Why are you laughing? I didn't finish. I never usually speak because Ewan always speaks over me. So yeah, welcome to the Pokemon.
Welcome to the podcast, guys.
Yeah.
Fucking welcome to this week's Pokemon Olympia podcast, where for some reason I like kids talking about things that I like. Pokemon. So this week, Ewan isn't here yet, so depending on when he turns up, he'll come in and regale us with more tales and stuff. But we've got to rush because I've got to go to work tonight, and we've got a shit ton to talk about Marvel as well later. So, but enough about other podcasts that aren't Pokemon. How are you all finding the game now you're in it, Josh? Who's not playing it till Christmas?
See.
She's a question.
Craig, well you're the only one that.
Well, so far I've got to the third island,
Excellent.
and I didn't think the gameplay was going to be as slow as it was. Like I thought it was at least a bit more fast paced than it is now.
I find that I wasn't grinding as much before I realised that I was like 30 odd hours in and I was on the third island. Like, oh shit, okay, barely needed to grind anything. But enough about that, because no one cares about that shit. Let's talk about Alola Marowak, because Alola Marowak is fucking soon and legit probably one of the best Pokemon in fucking competitive just now. If you're not Oranguru, which his job is just to fucking trick room and then instruct. Fuck off, you piece of shit. Alola Marowak is where the real fucking joy is, because this little shit just comes out with a lightning rod. He's got great type power, and you can give him his goddamn Thick Club, which doubles his attack power, which made me doubly salty when I realised I accidentally traded my Marowak with Thick Club away, because I'm an idiot. But anyway, I'll get another one. I have a plan. So Alola Marowak has brilliant stats and type power. Well, they're mediocre in theory when you look at them, but being fucking resistant to fire, being resistant to fairy, having a really good stab and fucking flare blitz off that Thick Club does a shit ton of damage. Not to mention lightning rod means that all those like electric types like Tapu Kolo, which is running everywhere, fucking Xurkitree, which is just turning up and shitting in everybody's cereal. It's like, nope, I'll just take your electric types and they can fuck off. But even shit like fucking Boomerang, which hits twice, as I was saying to you earlier, that'll shut down the fucking Mimikyu or Mimikyu setups.
Yeah.
I got it confused with that little pink thing inside a rock. The Mimikyu. Anyway, Mimikyu comes out and it's all like, I got a free fucking substitute. Well, no, you didn't, because I used Boomerang to take like a half your health off on the second hit. But yes, Alola Marowak is excellent, and right now everybody should be running one on their team. Don't care what else you do, you get an Alola Marowak on there that'll cover you from all the electric types coming out, Flare Blitz and Boomerang, everything else. And if someone pulls a shitty Ghost or a Psyche type like Oranguru, you can just use fucking Ghost Bone or whatever the move's called. It's like, I think it is actually, there's some kind of Ghost Bone move. Ghost Bone, Bone Ghost, Bone Meringue, Ghost Meringue. Anyway, he has a bone equivalent of his bone move. He has a bone equivalent of his bone move. This is what happens when Ewan isn't here. I have to try and talk and I just make up shit.
Also, me and Craig tried out teams. No, like, there were some serious teams. There was also the full Geo team. We also tried an EV team.
Wait, no. Give our viewers or our listeners or whatever.
Okay.
Like, the story. Like, why are you? What's happening with these teams?
Right. Well, we were bored on Showdown, so we bought. There's this really good thing called Robbie Rotten in Lazytown, and basically we are number one. But every time they say one, a Geodude explodes.
Yeah.
And we also had Master of Disguise, and I can't remember the rest.
We're number one except from everyone's replaced with Mimikyu using disguise.
we also tried Eevee. Well, I was okay. Yeah.
Very 50-50, isn't it?
Yeah.
If they're too busy trying to set themselves up, then you can get a set up. But if they're looking to be aggressive off the bat, then it could be a real problem.
See, the thing is, the team was really, we were really bored, so we thought, hey, let's try a special Mega Kangaskhan, and it worked with the Eevee.
Yeah.
Yep.
I still don't know if Desudai can shut down Eevee with his arrow move. I think it can, and I'm actually surprised how good Decidueye is, because it can be a mixed attacker.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's arrow move and something like Leaf Blade or Spirit Shackle.
The only thing that I don't like is that I would have preferred it to focus on either physical or special.
Yeah.
Like if it was a physical one that would do that extra damage in there, or even if they dropped one of the stats and put it into more bulk, because obviously they don't want it to be fast, but because of its typing, it takes a lot of damage. I mean, there's a lot of fire types floating around. Alola Marowak, for example. That are going to be causing a lot of trouble just because everyone's running at least one Tapu. What I've been seeing a lot from Showdown is that you're usually going to get a Tapu, an Ultra Beast, excuse me, a Tapu, an Ultra Beast, a Lola Marowak, or Oranguru.
Yeah.
Sometimes if they're smarter, they'll be running a Porygon 2 with Eviolite, but you know, most of the time people go for the Oranguru for the instruct. So if you've got that much like Fairy and like Firepower floating around, you want to have some kind of decent fire. What's the matter, CJ?
No, just playing Marvel.
CJ just playing Marvel in the corner quietly, jizzing constantly because of all the announcements for Marvel at the weekend there. But yeah, no, I know. Did we think that was Ewan coming in? Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, Ewan!
Podcast.
Yeah, we've started. We've been at it like 20 minutes already. Ah, fuck him. He'll
Let's
come
speak
over.
some more.
Yeah, just talk to other people instead of being on the podcast
Right.
you're here for. Well, enough of that noise.
Oh, that's no.
Oh, that's right, that's not. Hey! Step with the monitor for Turbo
It looked like him.
Tuesdays.
Yeah, the first game.
We're currently recording our Pokemon podcast. Do you have anything interesting to say?
Calling other Pokemon is shit.
Get the fuck out! You go play video fighting games, you shitlord. But yeah,
Oh,
so.
it's annoying. It's very annoying at times when you just want to catch one.
Aye.
And they keep coming.
Yes,
Keep coming.
SOS constantly. I always, right now, my biggest problem is getting hit with Golbats. They keep calling in help because I never want to KO them.
I've hardly seen any of them, to be honest.
I just, they're always where I seem to be going to collect stuff.
Enemy.
I can't
I
remember.
did it for school though.
No, it was a like the kid.
Aye.
I tried to catch one of them.
I don't even break my faith
I
card.
had to fight through 9 other ones
Yeah.
to get it.
At least you would have got a really good one because of the way the chaining mechanics work.
You get 10%
Well-
off at the core.
Oh, wow.
Well, apparently it only works from about 40 onwards.
Nah, even after like 5, because I got an Eevee with its hidden ability
Well,
after
is
like
it
6.
the same one that you well, what I do is I just get down low health.
That's me.
Yes.
Just fight the
Mhm.
rest of them.
Please do.
That's what you
Is it
do.
just the one that you
Here's
that
a
last
little-
one, the same one?
No, you can just keep, as long as you've got one
Yeah.
alive and it stays the same Pokemon, then it
Okay.
keeps getting better. Because I did that
I'm
with
the
Eevee for
master.
a banner.
Okay, so I just got the first one that
Yeah.
still shit. Okay.
Ah well, but you'll know for next time.
Aye.
So anyway guys, what other Pokemon related things you want to talk about in this Shambles Air podcast?
What else did we use, Craig, on that team? We
Um,
used Wishy Washy. That was good. That's powerful.
I don't really like Wishy
I
Washy.
like it.
I don't like how schooling kicks in, like, well, it drops,
Yeah.
it's just, I don't like it.
I just
I've
found this.
tried,
I found a
find
set that works, which is basically like you substitute, you get leftovers, and you got the Aqua Ring as well, so you fit
It's
in with
kind of the same with
Max
HP attack.
it's kind of the
No,
same
special.
with Goliath Spod or whatever his name is.
Yeah, I call it
Yeah.
Golisopod because I'm weird.
I'm just gonna call it the big tanky fish thing.
Yeah.
Well, because it's emergency exit, but its attack and defense really good.
Mm-hmm.
It's the only bad side is you can't set up with sword stance
Why?
because emergency exit we get half health, then you have to switch out. But first impression, because it gives it priority,
Aye.
and then Aqua Jet, so it's this really slow Pokemon that gets 2 priority.
No.
No, because it'll go down to half,
It's like it's,
and then I'll switch out.
GG coming with those fucking epic level strats there. You know you can Z-move belly drumming. What it does is it heals your Pokemon fully, then cuts its health by half and
What?
gives you the stat boost.
That could work, I guess, maybe.
Well, the thing is that it would, like, see if you called it in, you could use it to heal it back, but
You
then
haven't
it would
checked.
just.
You haven't checked. Is Slurpuff available? Because Belly Drum Slurpuffs would fucking
Yeah.
great.
Parting Shot, however, which is currently banned on the battle spot because there's glitches with it. But if you Z-move Parting Shot, when it switches, the partner you pull in gets fully healed. So not only does it do -1 to something's attack and
Oh, is that the one
special
that-
attack. Yep. It then also fully heals your Pokemon back in.
Wasn't that like Pangoro's technically not signature move?
It was, and now the only other one that knows it is Silvally. But it's kind of banned, well, not banned, it's not running, they won't let you on a battle spot with it just now because of some kind of glitch on it. I don't know the details, but I was just dicking around on Pokemon 3GL and it came up. But yeah, it's pretty good. I got asked earlier on by some of the Pokemon guys to talk about how good Sandslash is because Alola Sandslash has got a shit ton of new toys to play with. Slush Rush, look at that face, Josh. Craig, sorry.
Oh, I never. Wait,
Do you not remember it was
No,
ice,
I
wasn't
know-
it?
Ice Steel.
Yeah, I
Ice
know it's
Steel.
a nice steal, but I didn't think it was good.
It got a big attack and defense boost, and then it's got a ton more resistances, less weaknesses, and it's now got Slush Rush. So
yeah,
if you
that
set
was
it up in Hail, then it doubles its speed. So it
Yeah,
was
right,
really
okay.
fucking tanky, and its move pool's a lot better as well. Icicle Crash and things like that.
So like that Marowak
Well,
Tapu.
No, because you would
You
need
don't
to
want
run
to
it on a hail team. So
yeah,
you would
yeah.
want to have Ninetales.
Yeah, Ninetales.
Yeah, get a Ninetales in there, and that'll just with snow warning set you up. It could just use Blizzard from there on. Basically, you could just scarf that for Blizzard, and then just have it be like hitting everything until it dies. And then in the other one, you'd have like Sand Slash or Beartick, because Beartick got like an extra 20 points to its attack as well. So and it's got Slush Rush, so that's also really dangerous. So I mean, Ice definitely got a buff with the new forms. Plus, Ninetales is Ice Fairy, so it's got a ton of resistance.
Yeah.
It's still like fucking gonna get
4
wrecked by
times the
fire.
steel.
And steel, yeah.
But you know, you can counter around that. You have different things. But yeah, I mean, there are definitely a lot more options in there. But if it was my feeling is that unless you're going to run a hail team, Marowak is just better to have everywhere, because he's not going to be affected, because it will reduce the power of his fire attacks. Fair enough, but defensively, he's still going to have all the useful things that you want. But yeah, that's kind of the main thing. Shall we move on to user questions or feedback from the group?
Craig, what Pokemon stand out to you competitively?
Well, Mimikyu, Golios, the big armoured shellfish, and that's about it. Oh, and the Sudai.
Aye, the Decidueye is pretty
Yeah.
good. For me, I've been seeing a shit ton of Oranguru, as I was saying earlier. A lot of Tapu Koku, the Toku, the electric one, just because it just gets a shit ton of damage off of its own ability. That one and Tapu Bulu both
the
really
grass
work with. That's the grass one.
Yeah,
It works really well with its grassy terrain because it's got Wood Hammer and that gives a 50% boost.
What I've been doing, the same I've tried is bulk up on it.
Aye.
Does-
I wouldn't even waste your time with that because it gets so much. I just went for HP and attack.
That
and
was a
then-
more bulkier team though, bulk up.
Does Tapu Koko get discharge?
Yes.
Okay, because what I've been seeing a lot is Vikavolt or Tapu Koko with Marowak, and then just constantly discharges. And it. I lost some words to say. I should have done a podcast.
It's powerful, that's what Craig's trying to
Yeah,
That is.
it's really good.
I mean, Tapu Koko and Vikavolt both have monstrously high special attack, and because discharge only doesn't hit ground types, like it hits everything else.
Yeah.
I think it gets a couple. I think electricity gets like 2 resistances. I'm thinking steel and grass for some reason,
Steel, I don't know
and it
about
hits
that.
Grass
everything else
definitely.
neutral. That is a lot of damage to be flinging out there. So I think it's why. I mean, Xurkitree I've been seeing a lot as well because it's got like insane special attack. But like I say, Alola Marowak just shuts that shit right down. They go if you see them go for, someone's going to go for electric type, you swap in your Marowak, gets a +1 to special attack that it doesn't need, but you've saved one of your team getting hit, and then you can just spam out Boomerang or fucking Flare Blitz, wreck everything. The downside is trying to keep it healthy. I've been playing with Comfy a lot, the new fairy one, because its triage ability gives it +3 to its healing. So to have that come out and use floral healing and boost that you up, and then you can synthesis to heal yourself, aromatherapy to deal with all the burns and poisons that are floating around. It's a very good utility Pokemon. It is it's not the bulkiest of things, but if you give it something like I had it with a Lumberry or a Citrus Berry, just giving itself that extra bit of health, stays in long enough for you to heal yourself. So
Also related to competitive, I've noticed that can we complete the decks? Do the alone Pokemon still count as in like Gen 1? Like, I don't know if that makes sense, because you can't get Geodude, normal one.
or can you, if you caught one, would it complete the dex?
Yeah, or would it add a new one?
So far, every non-Alola Dex Pokemon that I've got like through Wonder Trade, it just doesn't have a number.
Oh.
So, also I've been hearing reports that there isn't a national Dex. Because apparently Bank is going to be where you keep all your Pokemon now.
Oh.
They're going to be pushing Bank more. We'll have to see when it updates next year, but yeah, there's a ton of stuff coming for that that's going to be surreal to say the least.
So, I'll try and get Bank.
Yeah, well definitely, you should have Bank anyway because it's just really good.
Yeah.
Well, so the next bit of... we didn't really get a lot.
Wait for your
this
PC.
week. So we kind of got no other choice other than to get into Jack's long time listener. His, which one was which Pokemon would we finger? Okay.
CJ, what
Jack-
would you finger?
No, he's a fucking...
Which one would I finger?
You're probably going to finger him a champ.
No.
He'd finger you.
Buster.
It's like, not that one. That finger's too round. And he'd be like, it's okay. I've got 19 more. And then I'd be like, you talking with champ? What's that all about?
Sticking your finger up my arse. Oh look, there he is, just in time for the end of the podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, Ewan's finally turned up.
Lapras, that's who I would.
Lap rat. You would finger a lap rat.
Right,
Where would you even finger it?
I don't know.
I'd finger it.
Wait,
got
no,
on
a Wismar, because
what?
they've actually got something to finger.
Right,
I can see that
CJ's
it's
gonna
been
finger a
quality.
jinx. Because
Quality has
CJ
been
loves black women.
discussed.
Wismar, because it actually
No.
has something to
Craig.
Purple woman.
Steelix.
You'd finger a Steelix?
Yeah.
And you
What?
Because
Me, Salazzle.
Yeah,
and I wouldn't finger any Pokemon because I'm not dirty like you.
Because you're too young.
Hey! That's a lie.
That is a
We all
lie.
know you're a dirty fuck.
We know you all watch pornography.
Craig does.
yeah.
Yeah, like it, be honest. But yeah, we had to start early because I have to leave early for work.
Oh, that's fine.
Well, by start early I mean start at the agreed upon time. We agreed when we started this podcast.
That's fine. Who would you finger? Who? I mean, what Pokemon?
No, I didn't realise that was a choice.
No, you can choose any Pokemon you want, but you
Oh,
hate
I
to
still
finger
want
it.
to finger Mitchell.
That's fine, I'll be a Pokemon.
Are you going to nickname a Pokemon Mitchell, or are you just going to go and make Mitchell and just paint him up as Jinx or
I could
Salazzle
do that,
or
yeah.
Gardevoir?
Jinx. I'd be a Gardevoir.
You make. I'm just going to wrap you in tinfoil and pretend you're Lucario.
Hell yeah!
I was thinking
As long as you
throw,
paint it yellow.
throw a
Then it'd be a
sock
shiny.
for Mitchell.
Oh no, like bad boys on the shinies. On that horribly stressful. I don't know. Is there anything else you guys want to cover?
Let's talk about more Pokemon things than this.
Right,
Fingering them.
What teams ideas? I don't know. What, Robert, what are you thinking?
got
about?
Hello,
Same.
Marowak. That's
Exactly.
literally the number one piece of advice I've got
Got
for
safe.
everybody.
Everyone.
Okay,
should have a Alola
Robert,
Gardevoir.
the
Shiny
number one
Lucario.
advice.
Fuck off. It's still the number one advice.
I don't even
Start
know
after-
if it'll pick me up, but I have something to confess to everyone.
Yes.
I told you anyway, Robert, that I've never done it before, but I decided, I don't have the games, but I decided to go on Showdown and see what the meta game was like.
Finally.
Do you know what? The team I put together didn't actually do badly, and I had to, like, obviously have a few substitutes and things like that because I didn't realise Bruxish was going to be a more of a sweeper.
Yep.
Really wanted to use it, and I thought, I'll use it, but I won't use it for the doubles VGC team I had. So what I did was I traded out for Oranguru, which is probably the best thing that this generation's brought in. I don't know, many people, and even Smogon itself and Showdown have said, instruct, don't use it. But I tell you what, after like a double instruct with Rock Slide, things flinch all over the place, and they can't take that ongoing damage. So
I believe
what-
there's like a proper conspiracy to get people not to use Oranguru because of how good it is.
it is incredibly good, and the one I've got is called CJ, but it's in Showdown anyway. But it's got it's built to be bulky and set things up for the rest of the team. Also, Alolan Golem with Facade. So many people think I'll just toxic it, and they go, okay, Facade in the face. But then Explosion as well is also why it should be used. It's probably
so
already
good.
been discussed, maybe.
I was talking about it last week.
My other strategy has been for when Trick Room's up and Golem's gone down and done damage, Oranguru's pretty much there to make sure Trick Room's still up for when Sudowoodo comes in. When Sudowoodo's in, I've made sure that it doesn't have any IVs and it's speed or anything like that. Sudowoodo still has Protect on it, but I always thought Primarina was probably the better one out of all the starters. So Primarina with no attack investment, and no attack investment, but can still clip the health off with Aqua Jet. But when Sudowoodo comes in, Primarina beside it can hit it with Aqua Jet. It doesn't do too much damage because I've invested in Sudowoodo's defences. Sudowoodo just rock slides everything now because weakness policy activates and not many things can take it. Because everything is so kind of either bug or electric, few things are ready to take on the Edgequake combo, and it's not so much an Edgequake because I'd rather use Rock Slide, but that combo
Still
seems to
gets
work
there,
well,
right?
and I've been quite impressed. I mean, to be honest, my first initial ideas didn't work so well. Like the Rock Polish idea for Sudowoodo was just a bad idea, just use Trick Room.
Yeah.
But
Trick Room
that's
is
been
much
working
better.
really well. So that double Rock Slide thing, when it's up, Golem and Sudowoodo, they're weak to water, but then
There's not a lot of
types,
priority in water.
yeah, water types have to get on the field first, and Oranguru, instead of having a psychic move, I've given an energy ball just to stop them coming on the field, and it's got really good special attack.
You know what I was looking at the other day with? I think it was one of the guys I chat with in the group a lot, David Fifey. We were talking about Palisand,
Yeah.
the ghost dark ground one. It's got a water compaction, so every time it gets hit with a water move, its defense goes up.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it's also like bulky, like just really bulky, and it has a really high special attack. But it learns Giga Drain.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've
It learns
seen this
Giga
as
Drain,
well.
and it has a bunch of other terrifying like ghost moves and ground. So you could teach it like Earth Power, have Earth Power, Giga Drain, like fucking Shadow Ball and Protect or something. And that thing is actually, it was like it wasn't Protect, but it was using it as an assault vest.
I was going to say, yeah.
And then just having it as a crazy attacker because it could just keep healing with Giga Drain,
Giga Drain,
and
yeah.
then causing all sorts of trouble with like Earth Power and stuff. Although I've been using Bulldoze more because Bulldoze drops everything that hits speed by 1, so that's been
Yeah.
handy.
Just running it
quite
slow,
good. It's
or like
such a-
impish, or no, I don't know, something minus speed.
Yeah,
Because since builders is physical, isn't it?
Impish. The juice of the impish nature.
that
I
impish
could-
is for
I could
points
see that
defense
working.
minus speed, isn't
Uh,
it?
can
no,
see that
it's
working.
minus defense, minus special attack, because that's
Oh.
what my Golduck ran in the VGC last year. Because I've got that with the same impish nature on a Bronzong, and it would have been better on that Bronzong to run special, but I've just run physical. Heavy slam on it, as well as setting up Trick Room skill swap, because it's got the heavy metal ability, which everyone thinks is useless, but it's good to use it. And once you're about to go down, or if you know you're not going to survive the next couple of turns, give the thing that's got a good ability a crap ability,
Yep.
and then sod off. And that's what I do with it. So, yeah.
Excellent.
I'm so glad I came here enough time to tell you all that strategy there.
That's fine. It's
And-
been a bit very like talking about bills and things today anyway.
And the only other thing on that, the VGC team, I'm going to have to build this obviously when I get the game, but it's under Trick Room, Shinotic can spore lots of things. It's got enough bulk to survive,
Yeah.
and strength sap to stop things like Wishy Washy and Marowak as well, which I know it's a kind of Ghost and Fire, but it drops the attack as well. So even if Shinotic goes down, I've got the opportunity for the rest of the team to kind of deal with it. So
There's a couple of things that I've got brewing around that. You know that new Bug Fairy one that we like?
oh right, Rabombi,
Yeah.
yeah.
There's a couple of things from that, mostly because it's got that. It's got. I can't remember if it's a bug or fairy type attack, but the damage that it does either does damage to an opponent or it heals your teammate.
Oh right, okay.
Pollen Puff, that's it. Pollen Puff's really good. It's like you've got an attack and a heal in the same go. I don't know. I haven't looked into the healing part of it yet. I don't know if the damage it does is what it'll heal back. Obviously, I'm assuming that the resistances will come into play to check it. But like, if you're spamming a stab move that's going to heal somebody for the same damage or the same health as you could do damage, it's pretty crazy.
The one thing I was going to mention is that I've seen Z moves being used on Showdown, and that's fine and that's dandy, but nobody's really they've never had like a crucial KO at all.
No, I don't think they can. I've consistently seen them not KO. I've not seen anything of them just straight up wipe
Not
somebody
even
from
like
like full health.
Not even like a belly drum Snorlax
No.
using his move.
Well, no, that's different. Like I've seen people using them more to set up
Yeah.
because it makes way
bit more
more
sense,
sense to
yeah.
just buff something.
Well, I know that I promised that I would never make another team on like Aura, Sir X and Y, but I did that over the weekend just there.
Fucking hell.
Whilst I was, after the wrestling actually, I was just like, I'll just make a team. And I realised that I still had Frenzy Plant on my Sceptile, which always gets a KO. Like, it's kind of, Sceptile can get to a certain level, and I've got Giga Drain on it. Mega Sceptile can sustain itself, although it's not very bulky. If something comes in that's going to be a problem for Mega Sceptile, and I've ran out of PP for Giga Drain or anything like that, Frenzy Plant just wipes them out, and I think that was the idea behind Z moves. But I think sometimes you're better off with these gimmicky things like Draco Meteor and stuff like that.
Aye.
At least you can really only use Draco Meteor once, and then your special attack drops. But at least you can have more reliable damage. The Z moves don't seem to be. I mean, I've not really used them. So
Well, I think we'll probably see them change more as balance comes in and out for
Yeah.
them. But definitely, I would rather use one defensively than offensively. By the way, these aren't my headphones. I stole someone's headphones from Jack's house by mistake because when I got home, I put my hands in my pockets and found my skull candies, and I was like, "Whose skull candies are they?" So Jack McGregor, I have someone's skull candies. They're not mine. They're probably yours or Sean's. So I will drop them in at some point. I'm just collecting people's cables. I've still got to give Gibble back his PS4 cable. Now I've got someone's headset. I'm just stealing cables like some weird fucking Jakey Bird. Anyway, right.
Seems so far.
Right, we're going to wrap that to the news at 6 o'clock. and we're gonna get
Probably
into
the shortest podcast ever because I wasn't here.
Yeah.
Aye.
Yeah.
Well, we're trying to, like, just because I've got work tonight and there's been so much FGC stuff.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Going to be tearing into that. But yeah, thank you very much, guys. Thanks for coming on.
Okay.
Thanks for watching.
Laters, everyone. We are number one.
Busy
Whatever banter's
city.
still
Yeah.
going on.
We don't have any more meme banter anymore. What are you talking about?
Aye.
You never fucking do
Oh
that.
no, there's no mean banter.
Nay, meme banter.
Thank you.